Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we have a few different things to go over that happened today for the Packers. I already made one video on Za'Darius Smith. He was practicing today, which is great to see, and so he will be designated to return from the IR, meaning he will hopefully be placed onto the 53-man roster sometime soon. And also, too, in my previous video, I covered that Billy Turner also was practicing a little bit today as well. So that is great to see two of those guys, two more Packers players coming back. But then the reason for this video, some news came out in the past couple hours from Packers.com, and this is what they had to say. They said the Green Bay Packers have placed guard Lucas Patrick on the reserve/COVID-19 list and signed guard Ben Braden to the practice squad. General Manager Brian Gutekunst announced the transactions Wednesday. So first off, the Packers did release Ben Braden on Monday, but then he was re-signed to the practice squad today. And then Lucas Patrick now placed onto the COVID reserve list. Of course, with the Packers, having no game this weekend, with their next game being the divisional game next Sunday, not this Sunday, Lucas Patrick should be good to go by that point. Last week, Josh Myers did come back to the roster and did play in that game versus the Lions and replaced Lucas Patrick, who had been playing at center, while Josh Myers was gone. And so it does seem that Lucas Patrick will be playing at right guard now that Josh Myers is back. And so hopefully he will be ready to go by the next game. I definitely anticipate that being the case. So I think that he should be back at that point with Josh Myers playing center, David Bakhtiari at left tackle. And then the question, too, is with Billy Turner, of course, being seemingly returning potentially soon with him being at practice today. The question is he going to just go back to right tackle where he had been playing and replace Dennis Kelly? Because Dennis Kelly has been playing pretty good there at right tackle. So he could just move right back to right tackle, Billy Turner, but maybe they want to move him to right guard, where he did play some last year. Who knows? So there's a few different things the Packers have to decide to do with the offensive line. And in today, Matt LaFleur's press conference, he was basically saying they have an idea of what they're going to do, but he wouldn't share it, which makes sense because, other teams probably watch these press conferences that, probably try to get some kind of idea or some leg up on, if they know what Matt LaFleur's plan is, then clearly they can sort of plan for that. So it makes sense that Matt LaFleur doesn't want to give away all of his secrets. I'm totally okay with that as a Packers fan. Matt LaFleur, keep it all to yourself. Don't give the enemy any idea of what we're going to do. Great idea. I think that's a smart plan. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what does happen with the rest of the offensive line. But once again, this past week or so, the Packers have been getting lots of players back. Hopefully, Randall Cobb will be back on the 53-man roster sometime soon. Aaron Rodgers has said in two separate press conferences now, he's basically said, he expects Randall Cobb to be playing in the playoffs. So hopefully that will be the case, and hopefully we'll see Randall Cobb back on the roster sometime soon. Hopefully Za'Darius Smith will be officially back on the roster sometime soon. And then, of course, Jaire Alexander, who also has been practicing. Hopefully he also will be back onto the roster sometime soon. So that way when we come to the playoffs, first playoff divisional game, whoever we end up facing, whether it's the Eagles, 49ers, Rams, or Cardinals, one of those teams we'll be facing hopefully will be probably healthier than the Packers have been in a long time because, of course, the story of the entire season is all the injuries the Packers have suffered. Robert Tonyan's still out for the season, Elton Jenkins, so many different kinds of injuries. But luckily the Packers are getting lots of these players back at, the best possible time. So it's definitely, great news for the Packers once again today. Besides, of course, Lucas Patrick news. Hopefully he'll be ready soon or be back on the roster sometime soon and get activated from the COVID reserve list, which I expect to happen because luckily we don't have a game this weekend. So hopefully everyone, stays safe, stays secure, and, we'll be ready to go into that game whoever we end up playing next Saturday or Sunday. But that is all for right now. If you guys haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I put out Packers content every single day, pretty much. So subscribe if you would like to. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.